next up is Implementation Factory.
Howdy. Implementation Factory is actually the parent company. I'm here to talk about Quora. And Quora is a new venture that offers virtual solutions for small and mid-cap companies. And the product was, the product was really created because we noticed that people were using technology different and that the way businesses operated had really changed. Most notably in the old work environment, there were more people in the office, there were more face-to-face meetings, people were using email as a sort of a work queue, so work was being delivered down from supervisors to knowledge workers based in a queue, the order it comes in their email. And there's a very high percentage of full-time employees versus contractors or outworkers. And what we noticed through our sister company, which is a project outsourcing firm, is that the companies that we were interacting with had really changed the way that they did business. Most notably, and I'm at a high level obviously, the workforce was more distributed and more mobile. People were using technology so that they could leverage workers who were not physically present as a way to keep their costs down. There were more virtual meetings as a result. Collaborative technologies made it easier for people to manage work in real time instead of queuing it up via email. And then obviously a much higher percentage of the workforce was outworkers, contractors, onshore or offshore. So what we basically did is working with our customers, we realized, and our customers were mostly mid-cap startup small companies, was to try to find a set of requirements for what they needed for a technology platform. So some very high-level requirements. They needed to be able to protect their business information, back up laptops and their core data, share documents with their team. Very important, they needed to be able to manage a virtual workforce as they had more vendors and contractors. Collaboration, they needed to engage outside expertise more frequently, and a lot of companies didn't have the experience to go off and know how to hire or how to locate the right kind of vendor for themselves. Need to be able to share schedules and tasks, and obviously be able to stay and communicate with a more widely distributed team than they've been accustomed to. So 1.0, and we really need to look at this, which was released in January. Our strategy was to build a platform that had very basic document management and collaboration technology. We weren't trying to be the best, we were just trying to be the same thing that everybody else had, just a lot cheaper. So that was 1.0. And then 2.0, which is really what we're here to talk about, is what we're going to roll out in January of 2010, is where we're taking this foundation that we built and now we're extending the application. So we're extending people's reach through mobile devices and through the marketplace, which is where we're actually going to vet vendors so that businesses that are part of the Quora community can hire testing resources, marketing people, legal people, call centers, some onshore, some offshore. And where this is different from an Elance or a Guru.com, which is one of the questions we often get, is that instead of sort of a caveat emptor, let the buyer beware, we're actually going in and interviewing these vendors, we're meeting with their clients, we're doing site visits, we're talking to their CEOs, and then we're building the profile. And then they have to guarantee their work because we're going to guarantee the work that gets delivered via the Quora platform. So the whole idea is to is to really convert Quora into subscription-based infrastructure for small companies. So if you have a small firm and you don't necessarily have a technology stack, you can leverage resources via the Quora marketplace, and we'll stand behind the work. And this is the worst PC for this, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Click. Just click the mouse button before you.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. And then there's questions, so it didn't matter. I'm not the technology guy in your company, evidently. So does anybody have any questions?
So how does this fit in with things like Google Apps?
Currently, it doesn't. I mean, part of the reason we're here right now is that we're currently signing up a variety of delivery partners. So, for example, We've done a deal with Clarizen, which has a software as a service project solution, which we're going to integrate with our platform. There's another company called Picago, it's a German company, which does sort of screen sharing technology that we're going to add to the workspace in Quora, so that in real time you can share your screens very much like WebEx or GoToMeeting, just instead of having to log in and download software, just click share and you're in, because everybody's already in the network. So we're looking for more and more partners and affiliates. We haven't talked to Google or Salesforce.com or all the other people that have platforms where they do some sharing like this yet. Ultimately, we probably will.
How do you monetize?
How do we monetize? We charge a subscription per network that you create. So you subscribe to Quora, and the base subscription is $17.95 a month. And for that, we get 5 users of a network, unlimited workspace, unlimited ability to store documents we are able to share. Give you the document management, the calendaring, shared tasks, workspace, which also has links to web assets. So that's the base, and then the marketplace will be charging the whole idea behind the marketplace is you're going to hire another firm that you find via the marketplace. You guys are going to work out whatever you want to do. I don't want to be between you, but the vendors will be required to use Quora to deliver, so that it creates a certain amount of transparency in the engagement, and then we're basically, every engagement we do that creates a network in Quora, we monetize it that way. Simple as that. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Where's your intellectual property?
I'm sorry?
Where is your intellectual property that differentiates your platform?
Yeah, interesting thing about that is that we actually leverage some of the SharePoint underlying technologies to build this. So where we're a little bit different in the current phase is really that it's where we have the sort of concept of a virtual network. So if you subscribe and have members in your network, everybody has their own sort of platform where they have their own document library, their own calendaring, and you can share between them. And you have download visibility throughout your entire network. There's nothing particularly unique about the technology that we've deployed for document management. And I'll be first, there's somewhere in here there's a slide, if I wasn't screwing that up before, that just does it, where we did a comparative analysis with Central Desktop and everybody else who has applications. And our objective was to build the same functionality, at least, in some cases it's a little bit more, at less money per subscription, because it forms the foundation of the platform. And now we're adding the project to it, we're adding the marketplace to it, we're adding the screen sharing, and there's a number of other things that are coming in behind that. So what really differentiates us is that we are a platform that is trying to represent subscription-based infrastructure for small companies. It's sort of a convoluted answer. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks so much.